Alrighty. Um, so we use paint stripper, and it does come off, but honestly, it is not bubble like the traditional paint stripper with the special chemical on it. Ever since that was banned, I think this paint stripper is a lot weaker. This is the aircraft removal, but it's not strong as I was hoping. Anyway, what I try is put the paint stripper on and then wrap it with saran wrap, and hopefully by tomorrow I can just peel them off. Because you can see, I mean, it's come off, but I've been doing this like multiple times already. So this is very time consuming, and hopefully this method will work. We'll let you know by tomorrow. All right, so the frame, I think everything is, I think this clean as much as I possibly want to clean, or good enough for me. What I'm gonna do is get this phosphoric acid, basically get into all these, basically this area, and scrub them down. It's supposed to dissolve some of the rust. And there I say right here, remove rust from metal surface and inhibited flash brush. So basically what I'm doing is I must clean this area first. Clean it nice, thorough, whatever. Anyway, oh yeah, this needs to be cleaned a little bit right here. So I'm gonna spray this down and scrub it. Once that happens, spray the rest of them down too, and then rinse with water. And I'm gonna wait for it to dry and then apply the rust converter. After that, I will paint it with etching primer. That should keep it all nice and get ready for future painting, which is gonna happen hopefully in the next month or so. Okay, rinse out a lot of stuff, and keep your phosphorus acid in nice and wet, and make sure they don't dry out. After that, just rinse them out real good. You don't need to have a water pressure. Just regular gun is just the water hose is fine. But yeah, once I rinse it, I'll probably use a leaf blower, get most of the water out, and after that let it dry, and then do the rust treatment. So about my verdict on cold seal, well, it works, and also your finger, you also get nice blackish looking too, so don't get in your finger. But you definitely do not want to get on clean metal. So overall it works. I mean, you can look at this metal here, it turned like a very dark colors. It can focus. So it looks like it's basically stabilized your metal rust area. You can see very strongly here. All these here turn to blackish looking, so we know it convert them to rust. So that part works. But if you get onto surface like this and it's stuck on it, it's kind of etches down to it. So what I have to do, I have to go back and sand those out later, which is a bit of a pain, but I think we're okay there. Because this right here, it's a kind of a gooey surface because it doesn't have any rust to convert itself into black metal piece looking thingy here. But yeah, works. But also just make sure you apply on the area that you want to convert to rust. And I use the sprayer to get into these nook and cranny, but boy, the sprayer makes it a mess. One thing you could do, you can spray, but immediately wipe it off and clean up right away. Don't leave it too long, because then it'll dry up, and then you gotta redo some of your work. But yeah, that's it. I'll use it again, but be mindful when you use it. All right, things are looking good. Got a couple parts, hang it up, to the top here. Wipe it down with some wax and tar removal. Anyway, I think they're ready to paint. I'm gonna grab some epoxy primer and spray these guys, and then spray the 2K primer high build. That should be it for today. Today, just gonna see how the gun works and get this guy in the high build primer state, and we can do some sanding after that. But like the boot looking good. I guess we have to wait until painting to see how well the whole thing function. I was just gonna prime today, but then one thing leads to another. End up doing some painting. So here's what's going on. Got the stuff hanging and actually finished painting. Not the best, but definitely not bad looking compared to spray paint. See, the problem with this thing is with the air sucking the stuff in, the wall being poured toward it, and the floor is in the plastic is puffing up. So I guess we have to work on keeping these walls from creeping all the way in like this. But overall, I would say it's pretty good. I think it keep all the overspray out and not in the garage, and in a fairly decent environment for the paint. Update. Like the paint been drying, and yeah, I mean it's kind of glossy. A lot of orange peel, I would say, but team mainly because I did not sand correctly. I sand like 180, and I don't think it's smooth enough. And the primer is not good either. I think the gun didn't spray it well. Anyway, don't look too bad. Orange peel, that's for sure, but you know, I can live with it. Anyway, that's when you learn. Speedo go in. The handlebar actually look pretty good. Look really nice. And swing arm look pretty decent too. This part look pretty nice. I see the gloss there, like that one's good. So far things kind of I think going well. I mean, you know, stand about 5-10 feet away. I think it don't look too bad. But it's good learning. I think that's part of the most important for me. Learning process, and as you know, we do more bites, it will look better. I mean, this guy right here, I did it. This one is pretty decent. Yeah, this guy I did last summer. That's post restoration. This is gonna be the second one that I actually use spray gun. Pretty fun. And got a lot of parts that need to be repainted, stuff like that. So I want to sort this out. Anything that is black color, I'm gonna kind of keep in one pile, and we'll paint them all together, including this guy. This is my kind of like a second welding job of the foot peg that cut and modified to fit the Lifan 125. This is the original C70 footrest. Still need to do a little cutting here and to move this one a little bit further out. But yeah, things are coming together slowly. I'm not sure I'll get it done this summer, but so what I did is actually sand down and polish it, so you can see a lot smoother, these compared to these orange peel right here. It looks shiny, but it's peely. So I did the same thing for the front fork. Look a lot better. Look a lot smoother. There's still some orange peels in area, but overall, the gloss look great. So I am ready to assemble the front fork. At least put most of the hardware in it. But yeah, what did I sand with 1500 and then go 2000, and then polisher I use Maguire Ultimate Compound. Things works fine.